So this one thing that eBay has implemented is a possible game changer for many sellers out there. And I'm going to talk to you about this here on the other side. So without any further ado, let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is John from Flippin' Ain't Easy. And today I'm going to talk to you about something that I think a lot of sellers overlook when they're creating their listings. And a lot of people think, and it's you could just really depends on who you ask. People will tell you that it's something that's not worth your time. But trust me, if eBay didn't think it was worth your time, then they wouldn't be implementing focus on this feature. And they're focusing and they're using AI to enhance this feature to make it easier for average sellers to implement information into their listing. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about the AI item description feature, where eBay on the app, it's not on the PC, but it is on Android, and it was just implemented onto the iPhone. And it allows you to auto-generate an item description. And why is this important? Well, here's the deal. There's a couple reasons why it's important. Number one, your item description, and a lot of people will debate this, but it's the same way with YouTube when you have a video description, like one down below. If you want to check it out, you can. But most videos on YouTube have some type of video description. And the same holds true with a lot of items you sell. It doesn't even matter what platform. It could be Poshmark, could be eBay, could be Mercari, where you have a place to put an item description. And this all kind of couples with your item title to where you can place keywords. Now, your title is the most important place for that, and you only have 80 characters to work with. And your item description sort of works as a spillover, because you're not going to have room to say everything you want to say about your item. And it does play an important role in the SEO search of your item. Now, of course, it doesn't even come close to the importance of having a good title, but it does help supplement your title. I think there's a lot of stores out there. I do a lot of product research, and in doing a lot of product research, I take time to check and look at my competition. And a lot of people are so focused in churning, just let's get the listing done fast, that certain aspects of the listing are overlooked, such as your item description. Rarely do you see in a lot of these listings really good detailed information about the item. It may just say, you know, this item is used, carefully used, lightly used, may say a few things about the condition of the item, but rarely do you see a lot of these items that people sell on eBay with really good information about what is it that I'm trying to buy. And I think with an item description, it does help the buyer, you know, those buyers that read, and there are buyers that do read, trust me. It may seem like we deal with buyers who don't read, but trust me, they do. Now, I'd say I think we're all focused on the bad buyers, or the buyers who are just in a hurry, or are oblivious to the fact that there is an item description. But I'd say that is probably about a 50-50 split. You still have at least, and I'm thinking I'm being conservative here, I think there's at least 50% of the buyers who are looking to buy an item are going to look for more information about the item that they're forking over their hard-earned money for. And that's why it's important, because if you are encountering a buyer like that, and I'm a buyer like that, if they go looking at the item description, that can help answer questions to them if this is the item they're looking for, and it can maybe help secure getting a sale versus having no information there. And I'm going to show you what this AI feature is and how easy and fast it is. Of course, it does have its concerns, and we're going to show you that here in the video, but I want to cut away over to my phone, and we'll go over at least one listing where I can show you how easy this is. I'm just going to look up, you know, this Frigidaire upright freezer. Doing some research on this, but it doesn't matter what item you're selling. I'm just pulling this up as an example. And I'm going to click into the listing, and this is kind of what I normally do. If I find an item that I want to sell, and I'll look at the comps on these, right? That's not my negative feedback, by the way. I'm looking for the link for the sell one like this. And let's just say I had this item and I was listing it on my phone. Now, let's ignore the photos and everything for a second. I want to take you down to the item description. Now, you can see here it says new, list faster with AI, save time by quickly generating detailed item descriptions using AI. So the way you do this is you go to this little edit symbol here, you click on that, and you go into use AI description. So you click on that button there, and it'll take a couple seconds, generate an item description based on the title of the item. So it'll say this Frigidaire EFRF696 AMZ upright freezer is a great addition to any household with a capacity of 6.5 cubic feet and 3 shelves. It provides ample storage space for your food and beverages. The unit is made of steel and aluminum with matte silver finish, giving it a sleek and modern look. Equipped with a frost-free automatic defrost system and defrost drain, this freezer is easy to maintain. It also features a single door, 2 drawers, and bottle capacity of 6 to 25. Frigidaire upright freezer is compatible with Google Assistant, has Energy Star rating of 3 stars, and consumes less than 200 kilowatts per year. It comes with the manufacturer warranty of 6 months, has operating sound ratings of less than 25 decibels. Now, here's where you have to be careful. This is offering your buyer a 6-year manufacturer's warranty. Unless you're if you're a distributor for this company, for Frigidaire, then yes, you can keep that in there. But for the rest of us, we have to be careful. Any references in our listing to a warranty, we need to remove that. So that's why it's very important. While this is a good tool, and that was a great item description, we want to be very careful and go in and remove those. Now, you can also do this. You can undo, and then you don't quite like the way that was written, so you just hit it again. And it will think for a second, even though it does describe the item in a very similar way. It does change the wording around. And it makes reference to that 6 months manufacturer's warranty after talking about Google Assistant. And it's almost like it rearranges the data. So it pulls up the data from the internet. It figures out what information is relevant to an item description, and it puts together usually a 2-paragraph description of what you're selling. But you have to proofread these, because it will sometimes pump up the item to have a better condition. And in this case, it's offering a 6 months manufacturer's warranty, and you simply need to just go in and remove that, just like that. So let's remove it. So it'll say, just delete it, and then it'll say Frigidaire is compatible with Google Assistant. So that's one way to do it. If you like the item description that it puts together for you, but it does the research on the fly. You don't have to pull up anything, and this is going to give your buyer extra information about the item that they maybe wouldn't even have known, because many people are leaving the item description blank. So what do you guys think? It's pretty easy, guys. And hey, this is the thing. If you are one of those sellers out there who are just pretty much writing it in and thinking to yourself, every buyer simply is oblivious to the item description, I don't need it, doesn't help my listings, I got news for you. It is one component. It's no more important than anything else, but it's one component that makes up a very good complete listing. And I think that if you're not putting information that's relevant to your item into the item description, maybe replacing all those policies that you have, and maybe supplementing what you are putting in there, with maybe the condition of the item. I'm one that likes to do that. Then this is a tool that you can use that is going to help make your quality listing even better. And it's only going to take you a few seconds to utilize this thing. Why not use it? It's finding all this relevant information about your item and putting it in so that your buyer can use this information to make an informed buying decision. And I think it's a game changer for most who don't use an item description. Someone like me, I already use that information. I already gather information and put it in the listing, but it can save you time because my current process does take a few minutes to implement, to find this information and then plug it into my listing. So this is something I'm even considering using down the road, maybe to simplify my listing process. Maybe you want to find a way to have everything done on your phone and all you have is just basic information like the title of the item, your photos, and you don't really have the time and or knowledge base to really go looking for more information about the product you're trying to sell. Well, why not let AI utilize this for you? I think it's a good addition. eBay, I give them kudos for plugging this in. I have done a few of these just to see. You will find warranty information like we covered that the AI will like to throw in there. You need to get rid of that if you're not an authorized distributor, because the buyer will be confused and misled if they think there's like a 6-year warranty on an item that's not even brand new. And you're not even authorized to offer a warranty anyway if you're not a distributor. So that's something that you need to be careful of. But in my experience, the AI has also really tried to pump up the quality of the listing or the item being sold, and that is a problem as well. That could be a potential INAD, item not as described, if the item is being represented to be better than it actually is. So that's also something that you need to consider when you're using this tool. So I want to know what you think down below. Is this something that you would consider going forward, utilizing in your listings to sort of help speed up the listing process? I got to tell you guys, AI is here to stay, okay? And eBay is finding ways to implement that, and kudos to them. It's going to make your lives a little easier, your job of a reseller, and creating these listings even faster. I think a lot of us, though, are kind of caught in the times and we're stuck. And I think we need to kind of have a pep talk with ourselves and get unstuck and be more willing to utilize features like this when they're implemented, because your competition is. And while you may be doing things just fine, your competition's utilizing this information to make their listings even better. Now, I got to tell you, here's the thing I always say on any video that I come up with. If you're crushing it, if your process is just perfect for you and you really have no desire to improve this part of the process, then don't use this information. Okay, this is just to keep the resellers out there informed. Maybe you just want to try to do something different with your listings, be a little bit more efficient in your process. And this is just one tool that's going to help you get there. Check out one of these videos right here for more information on other topics that we cover on this channel. But utilizing new tools by eBay and trying to figure out how the best way to use these tools for your business is yet another example of how flipping ain't easy. And I want you guys to have an excellent rest of your day, and we will talk to you very soon.